Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas and all that jazz. Welcome to Rimworld, the Age of Christmas, our event series, where for today we have some new mods. As a reminder, I am away as you are watching this video, so I don't have very much time to make Rimworld, so we are going to do some speedy episodes. There'll be less content dense than usual, but a bit more of a natural Rimworld gameplay. On today's calendar, which I have tried to gather from interesting new mod suggestions from previous series, because again, I'm not at home right now, so it makes it very difficult to do a daily series. Not only am I going to make up for it by swapping out yesterday's mod, the English poorly translated mod, which I think is fair to say didn't do anything. I'm not only going to swap that out, but we are going to do something fairly special for day number 16, which in this case happens to be the ESCP Race Pack by the incredible Sir Mashed Potato, adding a bunch of different elf factions for us to enslave and work in our workshop. For yesterday's mod, as you can hopefully tell, I've unboomered your lope. So now we just have lopes. I'm not entirely sure how that worked with the Animal HD texture pack. They're going to be even more horrifying. And then for the special Joris, I would say tomorrow, but obviously all the calendar is completely out of sync at this point. We have the one, the only, everybody's favorite January meme, Drip Joris. Again, very, very high effort. So while I was doing research into what mods to actually throw into the advent calendar, because again, I'm not home, so I can't exactly do it on a daily basis, I did come across a lot of recurring comments from people asking for me, for the love of God, to change the semi-random research settings. Rather than it being entirely random research, have a little bit of choice, a modicum of research. We're kind of 3/4 random research right now, in that we get to choose between two research outcomes. It'll give us a choice of two, we pick our favorite. So it's still very heavily random, but not so bad. And to be honest, I think that's a very good change, because as we move into industrial, especially spacer era, it's gonna be so research dense that semi-random research will, well, honestly suck. It'll be just awful. So we currently have simple apparel. We were apparently researching that as our random one anyway, but next time we'll get the choice of two. So what do we do today on Speedy Rimworld? We've got to make every minute count, every moment has to have something happening. So firstly, I'm going to try and not pause it very much at all. What we really have to do is get weapons and armor set up as soon as possible, because the thing that has plagued us the most this series is fighting enemies with whatever weapons we found on the floor, or at the very worst case scenario, giving a giant salamander a baseball bat. And you know what? Even though we have been on random research all this time, obviously finishing all the tribal era stuff has given us a good amount. We've got very, very lucky with some of the medieval research as well. Wow, there is so many weapons from mods that I don't even recognize. Well, here's the plan then. Let's pop open the weapons tab and see what we can actually craft that does some good damage. Wand of Ice. I mean, sure, I could give that to Tzu, or any of our magic characters. So perhaps luckily for us, those elf bows that we have kind of been using since the start of the game, those have ended up being some of the strongest weapons we can craft. There is a problem with that. It belongs to those goddamn filthy elves. Well, like I said yesterday, we don't have the Santa-hated elves, you just enslave them. So, it's the Goron Nation. We'll try and avoid elf culture as much as possible, so we will go for that Thrum bow, which we have 4 Thrumbo horns now, so we can definitely craft 2 of those, assuming we've got the other ingredients. Those would be massive. Dwarf crossbows are very good. Oh shit, okay, they have a lot of stopping power too. And the armor penetration is even higher than the Thrum bow. So even though they fire very slowly because they hit so hard, the DPS isn't that much worse. Alright, sure. That seems quite good. Dr. Christmas will see you now, and he pulls out a crossbow. Now, we have a slight problem in that the current storyteller we're on is John Paragon, and John Paragon will send stronger enemies and more raids, etc., based on the amount of enemies we've got in the world. And the mod I added for today's calendar, as suggested on the day before yesterday's episode at this point, added a bunch of new factions. I added all of those race mod to make up for the fact that, you know, it's a bit of a weird schedule right now. So once this raid is over, I have a sneaking suspicion that we have a bunch more enemies. I think we probably have up to 6 new settlements that hate us. So as a result, this storyteller is going to hit like a truck. Holy shit, these ditches. These ditches. They were big brain play. Oh god, run. Gabba's about to explode. Maybe get away from that. Oh. He didn't explode. He just split in 2. What the fuck was that? Oh, he dropped a mine. Okay, let's be very careful then. That seems like something that probably could end this campaign very fast. Almost like eating without a table. Let's have a look and see if my suspicions about all those other factions being enemies by default is correct. Oh, God. Okay, immediately the High Council of Elves, too. So what's being added here? Ah, here you go. The Altma colonies of the Ethereal Dusk. They're actually neutral. Same with the Iliad remnants too. Same with Great House Salalu. They're neutral. And the Orismas. So out of all of them, only one of them was hostile, so it could have been a lot worse. Although Great House Salalu drops to -70 over time, and the Altma colonies drop to -10. More importantly, they're elves, so they're not going to be liking us for long either way. And speaking of elves, a fresh one for my collection, eh? They're normally very, I mean, they've just got such incredible skills. Probably comes with being 5,000 years of age. We haven't really got much for them to work on right now, so if they happen to die, they die. Yeah, I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. We've already got very good crafters, and the only big job we've got going on right now besides working in the quarry is just crafting. Simple apparel is done. Okay, I will absolutely say that since we're about to blast out a bunch of armor. Oh, I've got select research automatically enabled. Ah! So the Thrum bows are kind of hideously expensive. 50 steel, 250 wood, 50 jade, 20 gold, 200 silver, 250 magicite, and then the 2 Thrumbo horns themselves. They are so good that we can't pass it up. Not only do they have that quite high DPS, they have a bunch of bonuses if you give it to a magical character too, like Tzu or TX69 or Dr. Christmas. So that would be very nice. It will give us a flat 20% damage boost too. And those two are abilities as well, so whenever she fires off a frost ray or whatever, it'll do a little bit more. The only problem is, I don't think we've got enough resources to craft 1, let alone 2. Yeah, we're missing the gold, but we're actually not bad on the other fronts. We can only craft 1 bow. Obviously, that'll go to Tzu immediately. How can we get... We need 5 gold. We could cancel these reliquaries. 75 gold apiece. We've got 1. Here, let's cancel this one. We'll build this one in the center because we are just about to finish one of our relic quests anyway, right? So having 2 reliquaries. Don't walk away. Having 2 reliquaries definitely would be pretty good, given we're about to fill one up immediately. Oh, I thought that was another raid. Drifters need aid. What do you want? They would like 320 silver. You know what? I can afford it as long as it doesn't cut into the Thrumbo. We need 200 silver. We've got... Okay, you're fine. Tzu, let's help these people out. It's what Santa would do. As long as there's no elves. Imagine if a faction of entirely reindeer turned up. My god. I want to help them, but all I can do is... Oh, there you go. Demeri Funeral Customs. Thank you. Oh, new tech level? Ah, there you go. Okay, so we finally ticked over to medieval because we've completed enough prerequisites at this point. Now we're officially medieval. That's quite nice. Do we go for... Oh, my god. Clockwork Principle or cheese making? This allows us to build a blast furnace, which is quite advanced for us right now, but the problem is the only... Oh, the mana mine is safely dissolved. That's good. The only bonus to the blast furnace right now is that it will allow us to smelt down resources, and we've just built a regular furnace, right? By itself, it doesn't do anything. It's just kind of a prerequisite to getting machining. Oh, sorry, robotics. So I guess... I mean, I guess we'll go for it. It's certainly more useful than cheese in the long term. Ah! New lovers. Who was it? Oh, it wasn't these two. Robert and Sue? Oh, power couple. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Okay. From very different worlds and origins and backstories. Robert being an angel making him incapable of violence is quite nice, and Sue being a demon being very capable of violence is pretty appropriate. You know what? That's kind of a big brain play. So we got Sue up to Acolyte right at the end of yesterday after building that kind of crap throne room, I'll be honest. But she's Acolyte nonetheless. We can choose a permit for her. I don't think we need the Laborer team. We already have a Laborer team. They're called Every Elf on this planet. I don't think we need a Trooper squad because the raids are, again, kind of balanced to our level, a little bit strong, but we can make up for that, especially with all those fucking incredible ditches, which were a stroke of genius. The steel pods, though, normally is a terrible choice because who cares about 250 steel? But in this mod pack where we have to actually refine steel at a forge with iron and coal, this could really save us a lot of time. So I'm absolutely going to take that. I mean, that could let us build weapons and armor immediately that we wouldn't be able to right now. And let's just take it straight away. Give me that steel drop. Let's just put it like, okay, right there. Doesn't really matter. Ah, nice. There we are. That'll be our research done. Welcome to Project Rim Factory Baser, something that won't be relevant for a few hundred years. Thank you. Mechanical limbs or magical temperature regulation. Hang on. This is from Rim Fantasy. We need gem cutting, and we do have that. And you know what? I even went as far to build that bloody gem cutting table, right? No, wait, that's a different one. Ah, there we are. Gem cutting table. Okay, so we're good. That would solve the whole temperature issue, given that Dr. Salamander has a habit of heating up the lab to 80 degrees. Magical temperature regulation. Thank you. And we've got wine or flintlock guns. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Sure, French benefit dwarf crossbows. We're just going to blast them. Speaking of blasting them, what the fuck is this? A caravan from Great House Lalo is approaching. Elves? Elves in my territory? I don't think so. Get to blasting. I think we take out one of their elephants. Steal their weapons. Get him, Tzu. Come on, faster, faster. It's out of range. Fucking elephants. Go. Snowball. Nice, that'll do it. Elemental defenders. Get those elephants. Holy shit, I hope we can cast that in time because that would be a lot of mana. Shit. I think they're going to escape. I should have opened up with it. My hatred of elves blind me to what would have been probably a lot of weapons we wouldn't use. I'll be completely honest with you. Chase those elephants. No. Oh, they were just too fast. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. God, that's just not right at all. On the subject of war crimes for profit, someone came up with a really good idea where we just build a very long, thin corridor. I don't want to use it too much because it's very cheesy. But where we build a long, thin corridor with Dr. Speedy at one end behind some sandbags or behind a vent wall, and we force the enemies to run through what is essentially a giant maze. Speedy sits at the center and just roasts them passively. We could also throw a few heaters in to help keep the temperature naturally very, very warm. I think that could work perfectly. Can I make Thrombo under required skill of 4? Is it intellectual as well? Intellectual 4 balls. I think Tzu has that though, right? Tzu has no crafting. Ah. Yeah, you know what? That is a big issue. It might be easier just to train up TX69 in researching, because it's only one more level. Yeah, the irony of going from baseball bats to flintlock guns over the course of a few years really isn't lost on me. So it occurred to me we can actually build a fueled smithy now, given that we unlocked smithing yesterday. And what do I see with my eyes but a whole suite of Thrombo weapons? And even better still, Paragon armor? Whatever that is. It looks incredible. And more importantly, we've got ourselves a power couple in the form of Tzu and Robber. We've won the Paragon of Light armor and won the Paragon armor, which is kind of dark. Actually, look at all these different weapons we can make. Forsaken bow, Forsaken spears. Oh, shit. Ha! But more importantly, the matchlock pistol is better than the dwarf crossbow. What a victory. Okay, matchlock pistol. It's steel and wood, so we can make it. It'll just be kind of slow going because we'll have to rely on those Empire supply drops. And, you know, going out into the world in caravan and grabbing it. So let's make, I'll just take like 4 of those. And then we can get the Thrombo here, right, instead. Save a little bit of time because we're not just making it on a patch on the floor. I thought I saw that right. We can actually make magical armors too. So Tzu already has that armor of the Valiant, which is pretty good. But we could make a, like, Paragon's helmet. Gives a bunch of bonuses to social impact, melee hit chance, aim time, and all those Rim of Magic bonuses too. Gotta ask myself, do I want to focus on sweaty Rim of Magic armors or cool looking Paragon armors? I think that's a simple answer. Oh shit, it's plasteel and components. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm not going to focus on Paragon armor. Instead, we're going to focus on the sweaty Rim of Magic armors. So she can wear the Ancient Mail, because it's only middle tier, right? Yeah, middle, and that one's outer. She can wear the Mail and the Armor of the Valiant and the Paragon's helmet. Then we do have a cloak somewhere. We got it as a crest reward, but what the hell happened there? Hang on a minute, Dr. Christmas! You stole that cape I was going to give to Tzu. Lowers cooldown and gives resistances and stuff. So for Tzu, it's pretty damn good because it means we could just spam out whatever random crap she ends up getting. Ooh, we lost 1,000 meat. Okay, how do we... Oh, we've still got that pinhole there. It's just... Oh my god, it's still 15 degrees CR. Fair enough. Every time Dr. Salamander goes in to get a meal, he instantly cooks everything in the room. So that's kind of understandable. What do we need to make frosty coolers? We need a frost bottom with 60 rough sapphire. Lowers nearby temperature and may explode on damage. Oh, I don't like that at all. Cold crystal bowl though doesn't explode, but I assume it drops the... temperature less. So we take a sapphire, throw it in this, we cut into a rough sapphire. Is there any reason to not just cut all of these into their items? I'm not sure. Either way, we'll just take like 20 of those. Assuming we've even got any sapphires. Wine or stone crushing? What a fucking question. Well, stone crushing leads to stone cutting. And with that, we'd be able to use the full features of our quarry. And that would also help us build walls and extra buildings and stuff. I think we're going to go for that over the wine. We could already make tequila, which is like wine, but better. Oh, fantastic. Big Man Rubber's working on the matchlock pistol. Big Man Rubber is probably not the right phrase to use there. He might be incapable of violence, but he's sure as hell going to help other people. Let's get that equipped. What does Flawless do? Like a random bonus there. Look at that. Range cooldown minus 10% on a flintlock pistol. That seems pretty good. Stone crushing is done. Bloody hell, that was quick. Chain armor. I'll happily take chain armor. Artisan furniture is a very close second place, given that this castle's still very fucking empty. I mean, I've had to build a dining table out of 4 other tables. Faster, TX69. Come on, I want that Thrombo. Not going to be able to say this too much going into the future with the more Rimworld we play and the weirder everything gets, but this might be the most esoteric research squad we've ever had. A demon made up of 7 other people, a giant salamander, and a headless robot. Yeah, I'd say that's probably up there. So do we want basic axes or arcane enchanting? Honestly, I'll take any magic, because that's like our big thing right now. Wizards with flintlock pistols is such a good aesthetic too. Oh, Gilmley. I completely forgot about you. Well, let's queue up some... Sure, we'll queue up some ancient armor there. And then let's start getting you recruited, my friend. I want Gilmley. Gilmley? Gilmley. I want Gilmley as a full-on colonist because this guy is a blade master. Apparently, he's also got 2 fucking axes. Let's get you recruited as soon as possible then, my friend. You freaking piece of shit calculator. 3.99 research. Give me the harp. Just give me the damn harp. And at long last, any time now, we have 4 intellectual. Okay, that's enough research for you. Get back on that Thrombo. Holy crap. Oh my god, the resources are insane. Finally, Thrombo. Well, it's going to take a long-ass time. So we give Dr. Christmas 1 matchlock pistol, and then Sue can take the... Actually, no, Sue, I want to have the Thrombo. Amarthrian? Here, you can grab this one. Might just misread that, but I'm fairly certain that said there was a silent matchlock pistol. That's horrifying. That's actually horrifying. Another enchanting. I don't know why I'm even remotely excited about that. We have no freaking magicite because of these damn Thrombos. Sir? I think someone's put an entire Thrombo skeleton up against that lamppost. Expert enchanting. Please, Ambassador, you give us far too much credit. Everyone in this colony is an idiot. Basic beekeeping. That was such a big feature in the Side Hustle series that I've got to go for it. I know there's been so much additional stuff added to Rimbees since we've last played it. Things like support for the dice mod, so we can have bees generating dice that we then roll to kill the colony faster. And that's because Rimbees is possibly the best mod ever made for Rimworld. Bar none. You give me a choice of ideology or Rimbees? Sure as hell I'm taking Rimbees. In fact, I kind of wish the entire game was just bees. Is there a bee race mod? Actually, is there a... Oh, there is. Oh, no. Bee Girl Race Rimbees add-on. Oh, it's only for 1.2. I mean, I could update it, but... Wow, this looks horrifying. 941 work remaining. Are you having a laugh? Well, given that it's going to take until the Industrial Era to get this friggin' Thrombo finished, why don't we start looking at armor instead? So we know that the Paragon armor we can craft. No, wait, we can't craft the Paragon armor. That's right. We're going to make the magic armor for Sue. And then, other than that, we've got, like, feral mail. We can make that, can we? Feral mail? Oh, yeah. Oh, it uses scrap. Oh, weird. I mean, we can do that, but I'd have to stop them smelting steel slag then. And I think realistically, we want to give TX69 Dr. Christmas and eventually Gilmley a distinct set of armor from the elves. We'll still give our elf slaves some armor too, but maybe something not as refined. Then Rubber, Elrang, Robot Maid, and Speedy can't wear clothes, nor can they really fight, so I probably just won't bother. We'll just give them whatever good utility gear we've got, like jumpsuits, work outfits. So really we need 3 sets of something strong, and then 2 sets of any old crap. Steel ingot mountain dwarf armor, whoa. That gives a lot of heat resistance too, look at that. Oh, and you can make the mountain dwarf armor out of anything. Okay, so we'll just queue up 3 of those, and then something for the elves. Something demeaning, maybe. Oh, God. Okay, we'll worry about that in a second. We could make them elven armor, which I guess wouldn't hurt. Yeah, those will work pretty well. 70 leather and 70 steel. They've got really good defense, but no slowdown. And the elves are going to be our main workforce, right? So we might as well go for that. Good defense with no negatives to work speed. I like it. And then we'll make a boot for, I mean, just everybody, right? 1 per colonist. And then we'll also do 1 per slave as well. What are we up against? I'm going to be assuming, given it's not a faction, it's probably more Xenomorphs. Absolutely it is. Xenomorphs versus flintlock pistols. What's that? Oh, it's that mad ostrich. I remember. Here they come. Where's our support? Dr. Christmas, hurry the fuck up. Oh, shit. Okay, start running. Frost Ray, we haven't got enough mana. Sue, reroll. She can't cast spells while muted? Why the fuck was she muted? You got magical Xenomorphs out here stopping her using magic? I'm not sure about that one, Chief. Okay, that will do it. Oh, damn it. The Prothean Beacon has been found by others. That's something I actually wanted to have a look at. Oh, but we've got Phoebe Chillax. Nice. Okay, yeah, problem solved. That'll do it. Now we can really give Tzu the castle that she deserves. Forget about the armor and weapons. The only problem is I don't think we've got enough gold now to be able to build all of that all of that lovely gilded furniture. Ooh, alchemy. Ooh, a masterwork bed. Oh, the wardrobe's only linked to a bed if they're directly next to it? That's a bit weird. And then we'll build a horrifying and almost certainly cursed Devil Strand teddy bear. All in weapon and armor production. That looks a lot better. The one big problem we've got, the one big problem we really need to solve as soon as possible is being able to make Santa's Mite and the gingerbread house, which come from the art table. Problem is, do we even have a good artist? Elrang is a good artist. Problem is, he's got a lot of brain issues going on there. I guess Snagnisium will do it. Make me Santa's Mite and a gingerbread house. I'll make a couple of those. Or maybe a crucifix. Merry Christmas, everyone. Whoa. Okay. So it's created bamboo Klimfjall. The fuck is a bamboo Klimfjall? Oh, it's a dining room chair. Brilliant. As soon as you think you've escaped it, you move to a whole new planet, tropical island in the middle of nowhere, and then, all of a sudden, boom. IKEA. Oh, not only did we finally just finish the Thrumbo there, but we've also got Gilmley. Gilmley is immediately grabbed some armor. That's the spirit. What has he got then? Well, first he's got 2 axes, which is just incredible. He can do phase strike, seismic slash, and blade spin. Or we can just toggle those on. That's amazing. Nothing personal, kid. Teleports behind you. Is that actually how that works? Absolutely it is. Holy crap. And there is the Thrumbo. Excellent quality. Very nice. Thermal. What is that? 10% chance to fire a projectile which explodes in flames, dealing 50% of the damage. I don't know that I want that. Stalking gives 40% hunting to stealth as well. And there's all the enchantments. I mean, that's just incredible. Not only have we got those mage enchantments, but a bunch of other random crap too. Maybe it's time. And I did see a comment on yesterday's episode, as in, actually yesterday's episode, because these episodes take so long. It's come out by now. Somebody said, crack open the golden chest, because there is a pretty good chance we might get a healer serum for Elrang. That way we don't have to rely on bread to... that way we don't have to rely on bread to keep his brain going. And with the vanometric power cells... suddenly, electricity. Not that we can build anything that use it yet. Oh, but the scav bench can. Hold on. There you have it. Infinite chem fuel. Actually incredible. That means we can start building up straight away. We've got a side trainer for Word of Love and Energy Blast. Say no more. She's not high enough level. That's okay. I'm obviously not going to say no to that. And she also can't use Word of Love. That's okay. Energy Blast, though. Hello. The psionic's able to provoke an explosion of internal energy which incapacitates all targets at a certain radius. Holy crap. And there's also a psychic pacifier. Wait, how long have we had a psychic pacifier? We can't use it. We don't know how the technology works. Damn, that would have been incredible. We get a really good person turn up, just immediately blast them, put them in the workforce if they're an elf. There's a lot of enemy elves out there now. Nice, there we go. Santa's Mite. I think we all desire a little bit of Santa's Mite, really, don't we? Now we need the gingerbread house, and then we are set. What we should do then, as the final cherry on the cake, or in this case, the final cookie box in the reliquary, is go and get the cookie box from the reliquary out there in the world, which is somewhere right there. Oh my god, look at how busy the planet is now. So these are all of our new elven factions, and we got the Altmer, the Bosmer, the Dunmer, the Aeliad. See a wide variety of cultures from many different areas. I see a lot of toys being made. Build complete gingerbread house. I know, by the way, 1,000 blood has rotted away in storage. And who doesn't have that happen to them on Christmas? Oh, I forgot the security systems had woken up. It's Tzu versus... oh. If it was anyone else, I'd be worried, but she's got magic, so she should be okay. Oh, Jesus, hello. There's a lot of little crawlers there. Let's be careful. Try and bait them across the river. If we're looking bad, we'll just run. We'll just run away and come back. Piss off. Okay, that did not help. Run, Sue. Oh, shit. There's a Vesper as well. Okay, I'm not a fan of that one at all. Snowball them? Lightning Cloud. Lightning Cloud. That's a big brain play. Maybe not on yourself, though. That's a small brain play. Get further away. Get further away. Fine now. It's still maybe a little bit too close for comfort there. Oh, God, Sue, run. Holy shit. Maybe get your bow back out. As much as I appreciate you probably could defeat them in melee. Let's not risk it. I'd rather take the much slower and much more methodical run away and fire arrows as you do it plan. Miss 90% of your shots, but it's only the 10% that matter. Okay. Take that one out. Nice, that'll do it. And assuming we can keep our distance from this scythe out, I think we've actually got it pretty much under control at this stage. Oh, shit. What a shot. No reproductive. Damn it. And there was me just quietly hoping. But at long last, I think this is the longest time I've ever left finding an artifact and actually bothering to go and collect it. Our cookie jar. Not just any cookie jar, though. That is a cookie jar made of solid antimatter. Sorry, I should say antimatter composite, of course. Let's take that relic. Let's take the gold from the reliquary as well. And with that, we are set. Now I guess we should probably focus on trying to get the first reformation of our ideology in, right? Finally. Cookie jar. Why don't we have a speech to celebrate? Because we've done very few of our rituals yet. Just kind of a couple of magic imbuings. Now that we've got the basis here for a great little colony, bunch of different people from all different backgrounds, have a nice rousing speech. Tzu talked about how life is like dice. Oh, don't say that. Now, under the watchful eye of Santa's might, the gingerbread house, and the cookie jar, we can finally, to all this demonic chanting in the background, unify this colony under Tzu. Wowie. And it was actually inspirational. What did that do for us? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Well, that's not entirely true. I think it's 10 mood per person, so actually it's gigantic. Yeah, inspirational speech plus 10. It's huge. Oh, you fool! They can't wear the dwarf armor on account of them not being dwarves. Well, shock horror. Who could have guessed that? Alright, well, let's just find something else that's stuffable and they can wear that instead. This time we've got that we can actually craft is the heavy hauberk, but it's minus 0.5 move speed. That's quite massive. What about that scrap armor? That was quite fun. Oh, we don't have any steel slag to make it with. I should have brought some back with me. You know what? Let's just do it. I mean, and it's better than bone armor and nakedness. Oh, we got another loot box from somewhere? But this is just a regular small common chest, so I'm not expecting much out of it, but ancient cortical stack? Okay, I'm getting Arcadius flashbacks, I won't lie to you. There might be some data worth salvaging on it. I don't even know how that works. So we might have just found someone's ancient brain scan. Okay, that's quite cool. Hey, if we can hang on to that all the way through to the Ultratech era, we've got to resurrect whatever's in there, right? And 2 anti-grain warheads, I think I'll throw those in the ocean. Unless we get a roving trader anytime soon, because that seems a little dangerous just to keep in our most important building. I mean, I suppose we could strategically place them outside of the kill blocks. Okay, hear me out here. Do we have any shelves? Put a shelf there and a shelf there. And then if we are, say, overwhelmed with enemies, we shoot it with a fireball and we watch them all horribly vaporize. Oh, what? Sorry. Tzu, it's a family reunion. The end is nigh. Rampaging demons are attacking your colony. Like a herald to impending doom, fire and ash have begun falling from the skies. They will be forced to return to their hellish plane in 3 hours, defeat or outlast them. There is very little to no time to prepare. Okay, so what you're saying is draft everybody up, pull them on the front line and shoot a demon? I'll shoot a demon. All the people incapable of combat will put deep in the base. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen this before. There he is. Oh, demon. What the fuck? Elrang! He's gone after the one with brain damage. You can't do this to me. Holy shit. Robot maid. Someone shoot this fucking demon. Oh, God. Oh, God. What did it do? It blew itself up? It almost blew its own leg off. I'll show you, demon. Oh, well, okay. He's moved over there. My minions. What can we do to it? Could we summon it? We summon it towards... we'll hit with a frostbite for a start. Oh. Oh. We just shot it with a fucking flintlock and it instantly died. Oh, man, that's so fucking funny. Demons, terror, and hell is nigh. Dr. Christmas just pulls out his flintlock and blows it away. Getting some real big Indiana Jones vibes from that one, you know. Flying around the base, throwing off these fireballs here and there. Dr. Christmas was taking no shit. Well, that was absolutely fantastic, and I don't think any of us can deny that the upgrades have gone perfectly. Being able to take out a demonic incursion, quote unquote, in about 2 seconds flat. That was exactly what we set off to do today, and that's exactly what we've achieved. The armor is in progress. Didn't exactly work out well, because I accidentally made the armor like 5 sizes too small, but we ordered the armor from AliExpress, forgot to adjust for the Asian sizes. That demonic incursion might be one of the best things that's ever gonna happen this series. I genuinely thought it was gonna be like a real desperate fight for survival, bit of the base would burn down. No, just go up to and shoot it, forehead. It's that simple. Thank you to the executive producer patrons for making the series possible in the first place, and of course apologies to everybody for the somewhat stunted schedule over the next couple of days, but we should be back to normal on Monday. So thank you to Q, Grilled Bears, Shotgun Diplomacy, Chicken, Ash and Jack, Scary, Scurvy, Galaxy Wolf, Other Guy 39, Psycho Fire, Grant the Hero, Master Rob, Slickback, Bare Minimum, Hoopy, Geeg, Azathoth, Bloodfang, and T-Rex for their support, the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you all for your support. And a thank you as well to Batman's Max, Juniper Berry, Easy Mac, Dex Enigma, Neeragupin, Johanno, Chief Werewolf, The Apocalypse Shovel, Flamester, Jobo Daddy, Lively Life, Remdal, Bumbly, and Monk for their support as well.